My wife recently had friends over, and so I was kicked out of the house, and I decided, of all things, to go clean the car, right? Because self-care looks different for everyone. For me, it looks like keeping a clean car that you love the way it looks inside and out. So I went to go clean the car, almost 8 o'clock, and I was like, okay, it's very late. Most car washes are closing down. I'll go to one of the 24-hour car washes, which there's a few in the area. And I went to all of them. Almost all of them were decrepit and not of good quality. I drove around the city for about 30 minutes to an hour finding a good car wash and couldn't find one. I wanted to clean the car outside and in, and it wasn't getting to that point. And so I said, you know what? I don't want this night to be a waste. I need to at least get the outside of the car clean. And at this point, I had been driving the car around for almost an hour, and I was getting very frustrated that I was not finding a good car wash. And I don't know about you, but I'm someone who doesn't like to feel like I've wasted my time. And so I felt like I almost had to prove myself, that I didn't want to go back home to my wife and tell her that I drove around. I was so headlong on getting the car clean and come back home with a dirty car. So I found a gas station car wash, and I don't know if you've ever been to a gas station car wash, but if you haven't, please never spend $1 at a gas station car wash. But I did. And I get out to dry the car when it was finished, and the car probably looked worse than it did when I sent it into the car wash. And so at this point, I was just extremely frustrated. And I went home. Wife was still having her girls' night. So I sat in the car for almost 2 hours while I waited for this girls' night to end. But I think it's a testament to how we show up in life sometimes with our journeys, with the process of getting to an end goal. If we have a situation where the external outcome proved to be a failure, that we think that every element of the journey was a failure. In some cases, we get so desperate in our journey that instead of continuing the process, we decide that I need to extract something from this journey, even if it's completely misaligned from where we strive to be. We couldn't understand that external failure does not mean that the mission was completely failed. There could have been many elements, there could have been many lessons, there could have been many connections, there could have been so much that we could have taken from a journey. But because we didn't get the big thing, we didn't get the big external thing we were seeking, not only do we feel as though it was a complete failure, but we find ourselves scrapping so desperately to get some piece of what we were fighting so hard for. Don't allow desperation to alter your destination. Stay persistent.